Okay, dear friends, now we shall discuss about the concepts involved in some applications of trigonometry of 10th math. So here basic in this chapter we are going to discuss or we should be able to solve some problems on finding the heights and distances. So that is the main application of trigonometry. So here first one is how to find the heights and distances. We need to know the angle of elevation and what is meant by angle of depression. Angle of elevation is an angle formed by the observer when he is looking at an object which is above the horizontal line. So here you can see an observer here. So he is looking at the object and this is called as line of sight. And when he is looking at the object, the whatever horizontal line is formed is object is above this horizontal line, and this angle is called as angle of elevation. If the observer is looking down towards the object, that is down the horizontal line, the angle formed is called as angle of depression. And when he is looking at the object, so the line formed is called a line of sight. It is called as a line of sight, and here I have the horizontal line. This angle is called as angle of depression. So in the case of angle of elevation is nothing but angle formed by the line of sight towards the object which is above the horizontal line. So you can see here horizontal line we have and object is above the horizontal line. So this angle is called as angle of elevation, whereas in case of angle of depression, it is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal line, which is when object is below the horizontal line. I hope you are able to differentiate between angle of elevation and angle of depression. Angle of elevation when the object is above the horizontal line, and angle of depression is an angle formed when between the line of sight and the horizontal line when object is below the horizontal line. So now here we are required to find the heights and distances. So sometimes we are interested in finding the height of an object by knowing the angle of elevation and by knowing the distance. In the last video of introduction to trigonometry, we have seen trigonometry is nothing but the relation between angle and the sides. So here we need to remember these or know these values, trigonometric ratios of some angles. So using this we will be able to solve the problems involved in finding the heights and distances. So many times either you will be asked to find the height of an object by knowing the distance between the observer and up to the object base and the line of sight and or angle of elevation. So by knowing any of these two, we will be able to find the height, and similarly sometimes we may be interested in finding the distance. So by knowing any of these, either height, angle and line of sight, so any of these, by knowing this we will be able to find the heights and distances. So for which we are required to know this trigonometric ratios of as frequently used angles, that is sine of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60, 90. Similarly cos of these values, tan, cot, sec and cosec theta. And it is very easy to remember these values. So already in the previous video we have discussed about the tricks. So suppose sine of angle 0, 30, 45, 60, 90 is required to be found out. So first we just write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 for these angles, and then divide by 4 for all these, and then take the square root. So square root of numerator and denominator. So in case of sine 0, it is 0 by 2 is nothing but 0, and for sine of 30 degree it is root 1 by 2, or you can say 1 by 2, and similarly for 45 degree root 2 by 2 is nothing but root 2 by root 2 into root 2, that gives me 1 by root 2. Similarly for sine of 60 degree, when I take the square root of 3 by 4, it becomes root 3 by 2. So that is the value here. And in case of sine, to find the sine of 90 degree, so when I take the square root of 4 by 4, it is 1. So that is the value here. Once I know the value of sine of all these angles, that is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. So next values can be found out. For example, for cos, value of cos is nothing but just write the value of sine in a reverse order. So 1 will come here, root 3 by 2 here, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2 and 0. And to find the value of tan theta, so it is just a ratio of sine and cos. So sin theta by cos theta gives me tan theta. So 0 by 1, 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2 is 1, root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2 is root 3, 1 by 0 is infinity. Similarly, to find the cot of an angle of these values, so cot theta, the relation between cot theta and tan theta is just, it is a reciprocal. So just take the reciprocal of these values, tan values, you will be able to get the values of cot theta. And sec theta is, it is a reciprocal of cos theta. So here 1 by 1, 1 by root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2 and 1 by 2 and 1 by 0 infinity. And cosec theta, to find the values of cosec theta is nothing but 1 by sin theta. So 1 by 0 is infinity, 1 by 2 is 2, 1 by root 2 is root 2, 1 by root 3 by 2 is 2 divided by root 3 and 1 by 1 is 1. So this is how we will be able to find the trigonometric ratios of these frequently used angles. And once we know that, so already in the previous video we have seen in the introduction to trigonometry, sin theta is nothing but equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So accordingly here we can apply this ratio and find the either height or distance that is asked in this chapter. So I hope once you are able to know all these, you will be definitely able to answer the questions in this some applications of trigonometry chapter. I hope it is useful for you in the preparation of your test and examinations. Thank you. Please subscribe such that you will get all the useful videos like this. Thank you.